Tonight, guys, we are taking part in RAD America, the fourth of the Damien Cross endurance races this season. Only the third one that we've been able to take part in, but looking forward to this one. This is Radicals at Road America with a 2-hour race. We are racing in the SR10. We have a bit of experience having done a full season in the SR10 a couple of seasons ago, back in 2024, I think it was. So, yeah, at time of recording, we're looking pretty competitive, 3/10 off Mark, who is in pole position. So yeah, we'll see how we go. We are faster than the SR8s by a second or two a lap. So yeah, should be a good race. Let's go and jump over because we are about to grid up. All right, so this was a bit of an afterthought after the race. So I've already done the race at this point. Not going to spoil it, not going to say anything. But afterthought was just thought I'd show off the livery that we'll be running. I've updated my SR10 livery with the new Knock Racing branding and everything. As you can see, just on the radiator ducts there and on the spoiler on the front. We've got these special RAD America logos on the livery as well. We've got 4 in total, one at the top of the, not really a halo, is it? But sort of like where the air, above the airbox. And down the side, I've also put the normal Radical logos back on it as well. But little thing here I added, the Vipers logo on the star. Let me know if you know what the reference means. Let me know if what that represents. Just a little thing I thought I'd put on the car, which was a little bit funny. Yeah, let me know if you know what the Vipers logo with a gold star is symbolising. But anyway, let's go and jump onto the grid. All right, so here we are on the grid. We've qualified in P2. Like I said, we are. We're actually 5 tenths now behind Mark. So Mark's looking to potentially walk this one. Austin behind us is a further 5 tenths back from me.
Hello, can people hear me?
Yes, we can, Damien.
No. You lot are rubbish. So my internet just decided to do an internet thing like it did with the previous stream. So yeah, that was fun. But I am back. So thank you so much for coming along. Sorry if you're watching along on YouTube and didn't know what the hell was going on. Glad that you all joined anyway and you've made it to the grid. Got some qualifying times in. I'm starting right at the back. I intended to do that. It was, yeah, I'm not too good that I missed out on quali. But good luck, everybody. The SR8 does seem to have a slight penalty applied, but the gaps between the classes are very small, so it's going to get a bit crazy. But anyway, have fun, and I'll see you on the other side.
Car number 24. The track temp is
Doug,
21.
don't
Celsius.
forget to press record,
the air temp
mate.
is 20. Standing start now. Okay, Nick, get ready. Go, go, go.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Start. I was worried actually that I'd jumped the start.
Well done.
I've been practicing the start in this one with foot on the brake. And I thought I'd seen that the car was moving forwards, but all right, let's go racing. Oh, that corner. Ah,
Jump over, sir.
Watch the track limits. We'll get a penalty if we don't. The car in front
All
of us
tyres.
is not the cleanest racer. Austin, car number 14. C license.
cold tyres. Ah, not a great start.
There's an incident in Canada corner. It looks like Vickers. Car ahead is Vickers, car number 556, B license, and their rating is 1.1.
Alright, now we've got to pass all the traffic. First up is Damien.
Vickers, behind is pitting. The gap to Austin ahead is now 8.6. Incident in turn 3.
Car left, clear left.
That was Chris in the gravel. Oh no, that's not Damien, it's Chris. I got confused. Of course, Chris using Damien's liveries.
The guy in front is Todd, car number 65, and their rating is 2.5.
Not quite getting it slowed down there. Taking the brake bias, but brake bias is okay. It's going to be a two-stop lap, a two-stop race.
Now 7.8.
Stevie G's next.
The leader's just done a 201.0.
Car left, clear left.
One next.
Car right, clear right.
Cheers, Roy.
P5. Yellow flag, watch out.
Not sure who that was, but it's a big cloud of smoke. Our next car is for position.
The gap to P3 in front is now 3.6 seconds. Fastest lap for Mark, 2:00.5.
Mark is pushing. But he is already under our what we did for qualifying.
Okay, Nick, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P4. in front is now 3.5 seconds.
We are closing in on Neil in second. We were.
There's a faster car behind. We're racing them for position, so there'll be no blue flag.
Having a mare at the minute. I knew that I was struggling to get that slowed down. I'll use Stevie G's draft a little bit here. Tell you what, that SR8 sounds mean, doesn't it?
On your
We're
right.
there a bit, Steve.
Clear right.
The SR10 really kicks it on the straight. Sort of the boost
Alright,
kicks
The
in.
next car is Todd, car number 65, and their rating is 2.5.
The boost kicks in and it just absolutely outpaces the SR8. Alright, gap to Neil in front 7.6, and he's battling with Frederick at the minute. Frederick has just got past him.
You're reeling Todd in. The gap is 7.1 seconds.
SRA seems better in the straights, the corners, sorry.
Yellow flag. There's an incident in turn 8. We think it might be Ball.
That was Frederick. Did the bowling ball strike again? No comment.
You could say that, Nick.
There we go. Joe doing Joe things. Alright, so P3.
That's a new fastest lap for Mark. 2:00.3 seconds.
Six seconds to Neil.
P3.
That was a very helpful, babe.
Left side. Clear left.
Keep it within the track limits. You have 6 incident points.
Man, that's really rattled me. I was already rattling up as it was.
The gap to Todd ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
not found like a groove yet. Probably wearing the instant points as well. They're racking up.
Fastest lap for Mark 2:00.1. Okay, Nick, you're reeling. P2 in. The gap's now 10 seconds.
Car right. Clear right. Right side, clear right.
Right, let's see if we can lose Stevie G now. And catch Neil. Unless Mark makes a mistake. I think Mark's won this already. There's still a long way to go, but he is in the 2-minute lap times and nobody else is. I don't know if Neil can get into the 201s, but the 201s is the best we've done so far. Our best lap is a 2:01.3. That was a 2-minute dead. Okay, we are in the twos.
The gap to P2 ahead is now 9.8 seconds. Okay, Nick, you've got half your fuel left.
Neil's picking up the pace a bit. Look at that, I'm just slow through the middle sector. Damien's about the same pace as me, it looks. The gap's stable at 18 seconds. Turn the relative off. Stop looking at them.
You're reeling P2 in. The gap is 8.9 seconds. P3.
All the corners around here that I'm just not quick at.
Incident in Canada corner. Looks like it's Vickers.
That being one of them. Another off track.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Nick. You have 7 incident points.
Already a quarter of the way through our instant point limit and not even a quarter of the way through the race yet. I assume it's just a penalty at 20.
That's a new fastest lap for Mark, 1:59.7.
Oh. I haven't got an answer for that. It's a whole second quicker than what we've managed to go so far.
The gap to Todd ahead is now 9.0 seconds.
We're really losing Stevie a lot though. He's only 5 seconds behind us. Hold the brake a little bit more than I wanted to there. Bit of lifting and coasting for a little bit just to make sure we've got enough to see us through to the 5 laps. It's a bit touch and go at the minute.
Okay, Nick, you're reeling Todd in. The gap is now 8.8. We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining. To Todd in front is now 8.8.
button I've got mapped. My boost, I can't change it. Oh well.
3 laps of fuel remaining. You've just done a 201.5. Sector 3 is 0.8. Off the pace.
I can't change my boost mode on this.
The gap ahead is now 9.4 seconds. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I think I'm going to save it up.
Only 2 more laps of fuel. The gap to Todd ahead is now 10 seconds.
Bit of a lonely one, this one, isn't it? In my many, many escapades.
You've only got enough fuel for this lap. You've just done a 201.7. The gap in front is now 11 seconds.
When I was practicing, I was using my boost, turning down my boost to help us save fuel, but we can't do that here.
Finish this lap, please, Nick. The leader, Mark, is pitting.
It might be good to risk this.
It's my two teammates in front of me for the next Creventic race.
Todd, ahead, is pitting. P2, this is the last lap of fuel. That lap was at 2:01.5.
Right, so Mark and Neil are taking tyres, which is good to know. So we will be doing that as well.
Two litres remaining. Litre remaining. What's your speed? Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometres per hour.
Don't need them tyres
Nick,
anymore anyway.
Should be coming out into clear air. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P6. We'll need to stop again.
It's pretty close, to be honest.
Box in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Left front, 77%. Rear left, 88.
Alright. So we've now got a one lap offset to these guys. We're still a million miles behind Mark. It looks like Neil's actually caught Mark right up. I'm guessing Neil didn't take tyres. It's interesting.
Exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Alright, cold tyres. Remember cold tyres.
Cold tyres all round.
It's a shame I don't have a button mapped on this steering wheel to adjust my fuel, because what I could have done, I could have skipped the tyres there, done another short stint on the same tyres, and then do the final stint.
Okay, Nick. The fuel window opens on lap 33. It'll close on lap 42.
Sorry, I'm just concentrating on this outlap. Yeah, I think Neil's played an absolute blinder there with strategy. If he has gone
There's a faster car behind.
short,
He's on our lap. We're not going to get a blue flag.
yeah, if he's gone short on the fuel and skipped a tyre change, that saved him a whole lot of time in the pits. What did we do? 80% on the tyres. So if we double that, that would be
P3.
60% left on the tyres. So yeah, I don't think we could take these tyres to the end. Neil must have to take tyres though when he stops the next time. This stint, I just want to get my head down. Try and make some inroads on Neil. He's currently 32 seconds down the road, along with Mark. I'm not worried about Mark. Where are the 201s?
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Alright Nick, that's good consistency, keep it up.
They're a little bit too far to the right there. Put the tyre on the grass. Just felt the car sort of going a little bit. No sticking with me.
That wider line really doesn't work, does it?
I'll take your word for it, Joe. I won't try it myself. Someone's had a whoopsie there. Bit of gravel.
Cheers, buddy.
P3.
Need to try 14.7. Well, we're at 14 laps. Take a lot here to save 0.7 of a lap, I think. We're starting to lose Joe a little bit here. Finally.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with O.
Was that I?
O.
Now you got me, Joe. What is it?
Off tracks.
What incident point do you want now? I'm on 5.
Don't leave us in suspense, Joe.
Sorry, my radio's playing up. Well, I'm in double digits.
It was slow. Exit was good at least.
That lap time was 2:01.5. That's good consistency, keep it up.
Race a bit stale, really. Not really a lot's happening. Not really around a lot of people either.
What are you doing there, Smithers?
Don't know, mate. I'm just having a bit of a rest.
Well, if I keep driving the way I am, I might be able to salvage another lap here. I'm only lapping that. My last lap was only 4 tenths slower than Mark's lap there. Well and truly dropped Joe now. Damo's in the box, as is Roy. There's some damage, I think. It's a dusty old track.
Your lap time was 2:01.0.
It's only 1.15 off my fastest lap, with more fuel now than when I started the race, so 10th off our fastest now. Back corner. Just really wait and wait and wait on the brake pedal there. Get it slowed down enough.
Okay, Nick, going out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. You
That's one of the
have
stints.
9 incident points.
Pretty scruffy lap.
One turbo. Outside.
Matching race pace.
Thanks, buddy.
It's got Chris here.
Your lap times are improving. That lap was a 2:00.7 seconds.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, Nick.
Cheers, Chris, thank
Past
you.
the class car approaching.
Alright. That was the fastest lap of my fastest lap of the race.
Vickers, behind, is pitting.
We're over halfway through now.
You've used half your fuel.
So from our pit stop, we've already clawed about 11 seconds to the gap to Neil. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing. I think the last stint could be interesting.
Okay, Nick. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. That's halfway. We think about 30 laps remaining on this tank.
Thanks, Doug. Just check there, make sure Doug hadn't stacked it into that corner. You couldn't see him anywhere on the exit. I think he's just dropped back, taking it easy on a cold tank. Need to save a little bit more fuel, I think.
You're reeling Todd in. The gap's now 19 seconds. Vickers, behind, is pitting now.
Doug get a drive-through? I hate to think what Neil's tyres are like if he didn't change them, because I'm struggling through that carousel. Understeering like crazy.
Vickers behind is pitting.
Again?
Okay, Nick, you're reeling. Todd, in. The gap is now 18 seconds.
14 seconds net gain since the start. I'm sure it was about 32 seconds behind Neil when we boxed. Almost halved the deficit. Caught it. Cost a few tenths, but we're still alive. Gained some time there on the back half of that lap.
You're reeling. Todd, in. The gap is 17 seconds. Pit window open.
And we could go for an undercut here. But I think I want to stay out. Fresh tyres with low fuel.
All right, Nick, you're reeling. Todd, in. The gap's now 17 seconds. We expect you'll be coming out of the pits into clear air. We should come out into position 6, a few seconds ahead of Mark. New fastest lap for Mark, 1:59.7.
Mark's turning the screw. So we're 7 tenths slower than Mark's fastest lap then. that time around.
You're reeling. Todd, in. The gap is 16 seconds. Mark is pitting.
Interesting. So Mark was much lighter on fuel. He's taken the two-stop strategy that I considered doing, which was halving like the... rather than going for a full...
Car number 65 is now in the lead.
Yeah, rather than going for a full tank of fuel on this stint, it was to split the remaining fuel and do something like I think it's 30 laps on a full tank, so do 20 odd, two stints of 22 or something like that. I did contemplate doing that, but right. So we're leading the class. I think we're actually leading overall now as well.
Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. You have 10 incident points. Okay, Nick, you're reeling. Todd, in. The gap's now at 15 seconds.
Was he not pitted? Oh. That was the leader of the SRA class. Alright. So it's very early for a second stop for the SR10s. But I had considered doing splitting the 2 second stop stints into like even laps. It is something I had considered. Bit of a 1.8 from Mark, very scruffy lap from him. Oh no, Mark did box.
Keep it up, we're looking good.
Okay,
here.
Mark did box. Neil stopped out. Gap to Neil is now 14 seconds. Ironically, the gap in front and behind as we crossed the line there was identical. 14.6 to each car. And Mark is in the box still, I think. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Mark did box that lap. Hard sometimes to read the black box relative.
Right, the guy ahead of us is 2 laps behind. You're reeling. Todd, in. The gap is now 14 seconds.
Went a little bit too far to the right again there. Looking Luckily we got away with it. Quite annoying though, because without all my mistakes we would be right with Neil, or past him.
The gap to P1 in front is now 14 seconds.
Thanks, Tess.
Still going too far right out there. Surprised I haven't come a cropper there yet.
Gap to Todd ahead is now 13 seconds.
Going to be touch and go for the extra lap the way we're going at the minute.
Okay, Nick, lap times are pretty consistent.
I'm Douglas, you're holding me up.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
The gap to Todd ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds. Okay, Nick, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
lost about a second and a bit there behind Doug, unfortunately. But just didn't feel like I could get a safe way past him, so always better to obviously stick behind.
P2.
It's mad how the turbulent air though affects me into that corner. I wasn't really that close behind Doug, I didn't think, but yeah, I was really struggling to keep it on track the previous lap.
Thank you, Chris.
The gap in front is now 13 seconds. You've got about
Into the
3 laps of fuel
59s.
left. We're quickest at the moment. Sectors 1 and 3 are good. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2.
Thing is though, can I comfortably extend? I'm not sure I'm going to. I'm going to play it safe this time, I think.
Alright Nick, you're reeling, P1 in, the gap is 12 seconds.
I'm going to steer.
The leader, Todd, is pitting. Todd, in front is pitting. Todd, ahead is pitting.
Alright, we
Keep
can go
doing
on
what
2
you're doing. This is
laps.
spot on. You're in the lead. 2 laps of fuel remaining. We're currently setting the pace.
Don't worry about Neil at the minute. Let's just keep doing what we're doing.
We'll be warned about track limits.
Shame we made that mistake in the early stage of lap 1. I think me and Mark could have probably had a good battle here. Mark is definitely quicker, but I've grown into the stint, grown into the car.
Only 2 laps of fuel left.
Got to make a decision at the end of this, whether I'm extending or not. I think we just play it safe and box. Yeah, I think we box.
Stevie, bless you.
Outside, Joe.
Cheers, Roy.
I'm going to brave. I'm going to be brave. I'm not going to take tyres.
Have it back.
I don't think Neil took tyres, so
Apparently then, mate. I nearly ended up in wall.
Sorry, mate. Didn't mean to move.
No, well, we stuck her.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Alright, Nick. We'll fill you to the end of the race. We should have plenty of space on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P6.
all right. Could be a big mistake, but we're going to go for it.
Box in,
I
5.
don't feel like Neil
4,
took
3,
tyres.
2, 1. Box now. Front left, 54%. Left rear, 81.
It's not bad.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Your tyre temperatures look good. The driver in front of us is Mark, car number 45, and their rating is 3.6. There's a faster car approaching. They're on our lap, so there'll be no blue flag.
All right, we've got 30 minutes and we've got 10 seconds to Neil.
The gap to V2 ahead is increasing. It's now 7.9 seconds.
A little worried about that front left, 55% at the stop.
How are those incident points doing for you, Joe?
I'd rather not talk about it.
The gap to Mark ahead is now 9.0.
Well, you're still going round, Joe, so that's got to count for something, right?
Yeah, something. Not a lot.
Well, I've not ended up with the penalty yet.
Okay, Nick, the next car is Todd, car number 65, and their rating is 2.5.
Right, so Mark is back in the lead. If Damien gets close enough and he's got the pace, I'm going to let him go. Back in the 2 minutes.
The car in front of us is Mark, car number 45, and their rating is 3.6.
The crew chief is a little bit behind. Pretty sure Mark is past Neil. That's where we're starting to feel the pain of not changing the tyres in some of these corners. Weirdly though, I expect it to be the right-handers, not the lefts.
The gap to Todd ahead is now 7.7. Stay between the lines, please, Nick.
That was my 2 minutes of fame on Damien's stream. That was a bit tasty, wasn't it?
I think you're just showing off there, Nick, for the camera.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. You have 30 incident points.
This is where we're starting to regret not changing the tyres.
Flash, flash.
The gap to Todd ahead is now 8.8.
Headlights on these don't work, do they?
That could have cost me though in the previous
The car in
lap.
front of us is now Todd, car number 65, and their rating is 2.5.
It could have cost me my chance here to get P2. Obviously it dropped me back a little bit more. Gap's back up to nearly 10 seconds. But it's going to be a risk. But I had to take it because nobody else changed the tyres. Now you just try and do one better than me.
You're such a trendsetter.
That's it.
Track limits,
All right,
watch
now
those
what's going
lines.
on, Nick?
You have 15 incident points.
A mix of turbulent air and the fact I didn't change my tyres at the pit stop. There you go, the cat's out of the bag. But yeah, I think that's our race done now. I think that's our race done. Any hope of P2, I think, is now gone. Because of, silly mistakes really when it mattered. But such a great middle stint there. Closed the gap by so much.
The gap to Todd in front is now 13 seconds.
But just like that, we've lost 6 seconds to Neil, so... And then the advantage we was hoping to get from the toe of Damien is now gone. It's a carousel, I think, that's killing the tyres.
Cheers, Gus.
Cheers, Doug. Thank you.
No worries, mate.
That was a 201.2. That's 20 minutes to go.
About 10 laps then.
You're reeling P2. The gap is now 12 seconds.
Man, the grip's just not there at all. I really want to get back on the power, but there's just nothing. Really poor lap. Pace is dropping off now.
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
Some of the 201s, but Not good enough for catching Neil.
Okay, Nick, you're reeling. Todd, in. The gap's now 12 seconds. P3. Okay, Nick, we've just cut the track. You have 16 incident points. Reeling. Todd, in. The gap's now 11 seconds. Minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Well done, Nick. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus.
I'm glad you backed out there, buddy.
I thought about taking it side by side, but I've changed my mind.
Would have made a good thumbnail.
Yeah, pace just isn't there now.
That lap was a 201.1. You're reeling. Todd, in. The gap is 11 seconds. to Todd. Ahead is now 8.0.
We allowed a scruffy lap.
That was a 2:00.7.
Cheers, Doug.
No, what is it?
Whoops.
Track limits. You've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Nick. You have 18 incident points. You've got half your fuel left.
More than enough.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
This looks familiar.
What's familiar, Damo? Are you upside down in gravel again?
You will be in a minute.
Problem is, I could really do with Neil keeping Damien behind him. If he doesn't, he might then get Damien's toe and start to pull away.
The gap to P2 ahead is now 6.7 seconds. Lap times are pretty consistent. You've just done a 2:00.9.
Oh, it's so close, but my inconsistencies is what's going to let me down here. Okay, the thing I didn't want to happen has happened. Damo is past Neil. No, Neil's past Damien. Come on, guys, keep scrapping. Have 4 laps to go.
The gap in front is now 5.0. Your last lap time was at 2:01.0. There's an incident in turn 8. There's an incident in carousel.
Good, good.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. The gap to Todd in front is now 5.0.
Yes, keep battling, boys. Keep battling. I really just need to not make any mistakes, though. That lockup, I would have probably been right on them at this point. Ah, Chris back on the apex. No!
On your left. Clear left.
That's the car behind.
No, Chris, no!
There's an incident in Thunder Valley. Looks like it's Mark.
Mark?
The gap to Todd ahead is increasing. It's now 5.4 seconds.
All right, 2 laps to go.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Why is Mark slowing down? You okay there, Mark?
No, I binned it in Canada Corner.
Oh!
I can hear something scraping.
Well, the fact you've just lost 17 seconds says it all, I think.
Oh, that was a lot more.
All right, Nick. The next car is Mark. Car number 45.
My own fault. I was
The
pushing
rating
to try and
is
catch Jensen.
3.6.
For no reason at all.
Car left, clear left.
Good work, mate. Keep it up.
Oh, mate, this could have been a photo finish for the win here.
There's an incident in Thunder Valley. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. We just had a warning from
Oh,
the
dear.
track.
One lap to go. Unless Neil's got any damage there. We're going to be P2.
Okay, Nick. One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. P2.
We don't need to worry about the tyres now, crew chief. They are dead, but we don't need them anymore. And there we go, P2 finish. Great race. Well done, Neil.
On the
Seconds back
podium.
together, Chris.
Good drive.
Well done, Neil. Good job, matey. Nearly had you, not quite. Surely Neil didn't run that whole. I'd like to see like where Neil actually took the
Great,
tyres.
guys. Cheers, Damo. Thanks very much.
I wonder if he just took fronts.
No worries, Mark. He had that one in the bag, buddy.
I wonder if he just changed his fronts, maybe.
Story of my life, mate. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. What a brilliant race. I had a nice little trick strategy which might have worked if I hadn't have binned it. But Fleming, well done, mate. I couldn't catch you.
It's the only thing I can think, because Neil definitely wouldn't have got to the end on one set of tyres.
Yeah, well, that early meatball didn't help me, and neither did pitting and forgetting to check the fuel. So I had to pit again.
That's the end of the session.
But did you remember to press record, Doug?
Yeah.
Yay!
So yeah, great race, great fun as always, these community events. P2 finish, really happy with that. Ultimately, yeah, the way things panned out, we could have won. Just ultimately, our own inconsistencies sort of cost us here. Let's say, I hope Neil's done a video of this because I'd be interested to see what strategy he used, whether he did just replace the fronts. Like at the last stop, yeah, the rears don't really take much pounding. It's that front right which was absolutely dead and buried. But yeah, great race, great results. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I will try and remember to link everybody who was in this race, their channels down below, so make sure you go check them out if you haven't done already and go and show them some support, especially Damien who puts on these events. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Until the next one, see ya.